Here's how to wake up early and not feel tired. I'm gonna break this down to you guys. I'm gonna give you some actionable things step by step, so please pay attention. Let's get right into the video. First things first, on how to wake up early and not feel tired is how long you sleep. So there are several components of this that you need to be mindful of. We're gonna talk about before you actually go to sleep. A lot of you guys, before you go to bed, you're spending all the time in the world scrolling TikTok, fucking up your circadian rhythm. You're literally putting your dopamine levels so high, and then you try to go to sleep. That's why it's taking you so long to fall asleep. You need to have a period of the day before you go to sleep for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes where you don't even touch your phone, right? The last hour of the day before you're about to go to bed, you should not be on your phone, right? Another thing I do, guys, is I use something called True Tone. So on your phone, it allows you to set true tones where at nighttime or sunset, it literally does the blue light filter for you, right? So your eyes, you can start to unwind from the day, right? You should not be on your phone all day. You should be busy building a great world. You should be busy building something that's impactful. So before you go to bed, you must make sure that you haven't been on your phone when it's time to lay down. The next thing about sleep, we're still on sleep, is what you should take before you go to bed. And specifically for me, guys, before I go to bed, I take magnesium glycinate and I take ashwagandha, specifically the KSM66 version. This is the more powerful version. Ashwagandha is unbelievable. I don't have a care in the world about anything that doesn't relate to my goals. I'm taking 1,200 milligrams a day. I gotta be focused, guys. I got a lot of shit to do. Building our brands, I'm so busy. So in the morning, I take one of these. I know people say, oh, it helps reduce your cortisol, but no, I'm somebody that's like, I need to be calm so I can work longer. The more calm I am with energy, I've noticed, I don't wanna go on a rant here, but if I have high energy and I'm calm, I can work even longer. I'm trying to optimize for as much work time during the day. But before bed, I have an alarm on my phone, actually. I set alarms for these things, and there's something else I'm gonna discuss. I set alarms when I'm supposed to take my vitamins, when I'm supposed to get off my phone, when I'm supposed to do certain things throughout the day. I remind myself to do them. So for me, around 9:25, 9:30, I take magnesium glycinate. Specifically, I take 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate, and I take 600 milligrams of ashwagandha. This calms my body, and within 15 minutes, I'm dozing off. So I can sleep, and I sleep great. The reason why sleep is so imperative is because this is where you recover. This is where you rejuvenate. If you're waking up and you're feeling tired, you didn't do what you were supposed to do before you went to bed. You didn't get enough REM sleep. If you're getting up out of bed, if you're rolling around too much, you're not getting great sleep. You should go to sleep, and the next thing you know is you wake up in the morning. Literally. That's how your sleep should be. It should be peaceful, it should be relaxing. So sleep is like a job to me. I'm trying to hit 8 figures relatively soon. So I'm not fucking around. I need my sleep, my sleep is just as important as everything else. As the sleep is just as important. So making sure that I'm turning off the blue light, cutting off this fucking screen in my face. I'm putting True Tone. I'm doing what I need to do before I go to bed. And I also, like I just mentioned, I take my vitamins before sleep so I get great sleep. The last thing about sleep is so important, I know I'm bragging this, is app limits. On your phone, you need to put in app limits. So you wanna go to settings, and then you wanna go to screen time. It shows you your screen time of the day, and then right underneath it, you see app limits, right? You got downtime, I have downtime also turned on, but you wanna also make sure that you have app limits. Set app limits. You should not be spending no more than 30 minutes on each app a day, 30 minutes to an hour. Your total usage time for Instagram and TikTok and all this nonsense is 1 hour a day. And you wanna set YouTube, I use YouTube to learn. So YouTube, podcasts, my learning is very important to me. So YouTube, I give free reign because I'm on YouTube trying to learn. You're on YouTube trying to learn. Set app limits. Turn on True Tone, get your ashwagandha and magnesium glycinate so you sleep well, and you make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep. Set an alarm to go to bed. Most people set an alarm to wake up. They don't set an alarm to go to bed. I have an alarm to go to bed. It's time to go to sleep. You do the same thing, you can get better sleep. The next thing is workout timing and duration. Guys, I am literally a psychopath. I am so driven about my success. And I'm gonna tell you guys, basically everything I'm telling you guys in this video is literally what is helping us scale so fast right now. I'm so fucking wired. I am like so wired. So I believe that you should work out when you have the most energy. I don't really believe in working out when I'm exhausted, because the workout has to be efficient. I know some people, maybe they work their job or they try to go to the gym at nighttime because that's when it's applicable to them. If you can, try to work out in the morning. When you work out in the morning and you don't exhaust yourself, you actually boost your testosterone. So I have manipulated my workout schedule to give me enough of an energy and a testosterone boost so I can have even more energy in the day. If I work out at night, that means my caffeine that I took throughout the day is probably already worn off, or I have to take caffeine in the evening. Now I'm not gonna get great sleep. And I don't have as much energy as I did when I woke up. I'm gonna talk about this a little later, but I try to put the most energy reliance and like anything like that requires me to be like so focused as early as possible. Cause I just got out of sleep. I'm now refreshed. So I try to tackle as much as possible then. But what I'm doing right now, guys, I set a timer for when I'm in the gym. I try to be out the gym in 45 minutes to an hour. This is just what I'm doing. FitX Fearless from 4 or 5 years ago, I'm in the gym 2 hours, and there's no motherfucking way I'm doing that shit again. My schedule looks like I work with our brands, our businesses, right? We also have a school community where we help people who are getting started with their personal brand. So I'm involved in that as well. That's actually going amazing, right? We're getting quite a bit of members. If you guys don't know about it, we have a school community called Content School where I help ambitious people get 10,000 followers on social media, or you don't pay, right? That means if you do the work and if you do everything I've laid out in the school group and you don't get 10,000 followers, just DM me, we'll send you a refund. No risk whatsoever. If you guys want to check out that school group, right? Because it's literally exclusive videos. I go live there once a week. You guys want me to go live? Fit, when you gonna go live again? I only go live for our school group. Our school group and our brands that we work with privately, right? I go live on the school group, looking at people's content, helping them evolve so they can make more money, right? I want you to be successful. So if you want to see me live, you want to take your business to the next level, you want to learn how to build a personal brand, take your skills and actually make money from me, check out the link in the description or the pinned comments, join the school group, check it out, and I guarantee you're going to thank yourself, right? You're going to thank yourself. You're not going to thank me. You're going to thank yourself for making that decision, because you're going to see just how impactful, right, using social media can be in terms of helping you make some real money. But my schedule right now, guys, is I work with our brands. I'm doing the school thing. So I need to be out of the gym as fast as possible. I can no longer spend 4 hours in the gym, 3 hours in the gym. I go to the gym and I try to be out of there in 45 minutes. I've increased the intensity of my workout, not the duration. So guys, I've been working out for 15 years, since I was 13 years old. My physique is not my bottleneck. My physique is not a weakness of mine. I already have a great body and I know how to maintain a great body. So I don't need to be spending 4 hours in the gym. I have great muscle mass, lean, and I know how to maintain that. And I know if I'm gonna spend less time in the gym, this is gonna be important for you. If I'm gonna spend less time in the gym, I'm gonna increase something. So you don't wanna spend less time in the gym and not be intensive, right? So what I'm doing now is I'm making my workout session more intense in terms of recovery. I'm not giving myself long, drawn out recoveries between sets. I'm keeping it to about 3 minutes max, and I'm focusing on 3 to 4 exercises, but I'm being intense. I'm not spending time on my phone scrolling. I'm not texting nobody. If I am texting, it's something really quick, but I'm trying to be back to actually pumping iron as fast as possible, right? So I'm increasing the intensity and decreasing the duration. If you increase the duration, you decrease the intensity. So like you got to pick whatever you're gonna do. For me right now, my working with the businesses, working with the school group, doing all these things are like more important to me than spending 3 hours in the gym. I go to the gym and I see motherfuckers, you'll be like, I'm walking in the gym, I'm walking out, you're still talking to somebody. Like you got time to go to the gym, bro, and you're chit-chatting, you're broke. Everybody that I know that's balling, they are in and out the gym. I know a couple people that go to my gym that make several millions a month, and they are not fucking around. Them motherfuckers are in the gym and out. And that's kind of where I got that idea from. I'm like, damn, I know this dude. Like I know how successful this person is, and they're not fucking around in here. They come, they work out, they're gone. They ain't chit-chatting, they ain't trying to talk to no fucking girls. They are working out, going home. That's somebody that's productive. They don't have time to waste. and they pulling up to the gym in a Phantom. They pulling up to the gym in a Rolls. Like, okay, noted, bet. So for me, I'm also as busy, but I'm also seeing that levels of success, people who are really serious, not these motherfuckers who are here faking it till you making it. People who are really getting money, they're not fucking around. They don't got time to be bullshitting. They're in the gym, they're working out, they're going. They're not staring at a girl's ass. They're not fantasizing about a girl. They're not doing none of this stupid shit. They're going to the gym, getting their workout in, and going home. Because as they get richer and richer and more successful, and they also look good, the girls are no problem. These motherfuckers will go in the gym and spend 3 hours in the gym. Their whole workout, I don't want to go on this. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm very observant, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm a coach, so I'm very observant. These motherfuckers will go in the gym and their entire workout is surrounded on, is where the girls at. I notice them every day. They come in the gym. Their goal is not to work out. Their goal is to lobby around enough around girls to try to talk to them. And you wonder why the girl's not paying attention to you. The dude who pulled up in the Rolls, that's in and out of here in an hour, she DMing him, trying to ride his fucking you know what tonight. You over here staring at her, and you trying to look weird as fuck. Women can notice that shit. Trust me, bro. Save yourself the hassle of fantasizing and making your whole workout about a girl. Get in the damn gym, get swole, and get out. Third thing, guys, is intermittent fasting. I think I mentioned this to you guys before, but man, guys, I fucking love intermittent fasting. I love LOVE, love intermittent fasting. It does something to my brain, bro. I am wired. I'm crazy for my goals. I'm not literally crazy. Let me just make that clear, because I know there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. I am perfectly fine. I am very driven and motivated towards my goals. That's all. I want to impact the world and create generational wealth. That's the only thing I'm crazy about. Just to be fair, just to be clear. But I trick myself that when I wake up around 7 p.m., I don't deserve food till I've worked and accomplished something, and that's usually till about 4 p.m. So I'm not eating till 4 p.m. every single day, Monday through Sunday. Before, when I was doing intermittent fasting, I would do it 5 days a week. Then Saturday and Sunday come, I would still work, but yeah, I eat breakfast but now, nope. Got to get work done, because I could be way more productive. And I just noticed that when I intermittent fast, guys, I'm so focused. Right now I'm fasted. As you can see my energy. I am fasted right now. And I don't know, when I'm fasted, it's like I can create the world. I don't know, it's so weird. My brain is so sharp. I'm thinking of new ideas. I'm creating on the fly. I'm mentally there. I don't have no brain fog whatsoever. You can try it out. I'm doing a 6-hour window. You can start off with a 8-hour window of eating a 16-hour fast. That's probably the most normal, right? You eat in an 8-hour window and you fast for 16 hours. For me, fasting is amazing. I'm gonna try to stick with this as long as I can. And number 4 is, like I mentioned earlier, is to finish the most intensive work as early as possible. The really, really successful dudes that I know, I see are really, really balling. I don't really consider you balling till at least you making $500K and up a month. That's my, like I say, guys, this is not for everyone. My content is for men who can at least think bigger. If that number is impossible for you, it's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. For me, you're not really balling until, for real, you're making at least $1 million a month. I'm not there yet, but from intensity I'm seeing from people who are making at least $500K and up a month, these motherfuckers are not fucking around. You talking about top 1% people in the world, and just how wired they are, how they do things. If you think it's impossible, boy, it is. All right, I know some people can be like, oh my God, $500K a month. Nobody makes that. Okay, buddy. Yep, you're right. Nobody does. Everybody who's rich doesn't exist. Yeah. But the people who do believe that that is possible, because it very much is, the people who are making real serious bread, they try to get when they wake up, they're trying to get as much work done. They delay their latency to work. So when they get up and when they start working, it's very short. They try to get up and get straight to the computer, get up and get straight to the task. And I've implemented the same thing. It's helped me so much. I don't want to spend no time. As soon as you get up, try to start working. If that's 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m., I still recommend you get your 8 hours of sleep. That's the most important thing to me. But the moment you wake up, you try to do the most intensive work, right? Whatever that is for you. If you're working a 9 to 5 right now, and the most intensive work is you trying to build your side hustle, right? Make sure you join the damn school group, because I'm going to help you with this. You hop on calls with me every single week, right? Don't be stupid, literally. But if your side hustle is the thing you're trying to build, maybe don't wait till after your 9 to 5. If you literally go to work at 9 a.m., bro, get your ass up at 6. Put in a solid 2 hours before you got to go to work. Put in a solid hour and a half of literally undisturbed work. I'm telling you, you're gonna fucking thank me, bro. If you can get up when your brain is the sharpest, take you some creatine, take you some L-tyrosine. This is what I take for my brain. I got a couple things that I take in my brain. 3 things specifically, guys. Creatine is amazing for your brain. Amazing. So many studies on brain function. So I take around 5 grams of creatine in the morning. And I also take L-tyrosine and I take L-carnitine. So these 2 specifically are for brain health, energy production. You see how much energy I got? You see what I'm talking about? And L-tyrosine supports mental alertness, is a neurotransmitter production, right? And it just supports, like, I take these 3. This is my secret. L-carnitine, 500 milligrams in the morning. This is like my morning stack. I get up, I try to take these 3 things as fast as possible, plus caffeine, right? So I take around 400 milligrams. I actually drink Total War because Total War has theanine in it as well. But I drink Total War or caffeine, and I take L-tyrosine, L-carnitine, and creatine for my brain. These are better actually fasted. They're better for your brain. They're better for you when they're actually fasted. I take them in the morning, drink some water, and I try to just get as much work done as possible. If you're working a 9 to 5 right now, you can do the same thing. I take 500 milligrams. Yeah, it's 500 milligrams of L-tyrosine, 500 milligrams of L-carnitine, 5 grams of creatine, and then another 400 grams and another 400 milligrams of caffeine. I take that and I try to get as much work done before I have to go to the gym, before my first meeting. We have our first meeting. I have my first meeting with my team, 8 a.m. So I try to get something done, either my calendar, looking at our business's content, like the brands that we work with, and it just keeps me sharp. So that's my advice for you guys, man. Seriously, make sure you turn on True Tone, create app limits, do those things, set an alarm before you go to bed. So you set an alarm for sleep. Don't be on your phone before an hour before you gotta go to bed. Go to bed. Take your magnesium glycinate and ashwagandha. I also take ashwagandha in the morning, like I told you guys. So mix the L-tyrosine and L-carnitine and caffeine and creatine plus ashwagandha to like calm me down. And it's like a perfect like Zen state. I'm telling you, I'm taking a nootropic or some shit. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But this is my advice. This is how you can, this is like what I'm doing right now so I can maximize my 16 hours that I'm awake, still go to the gym, still be healthy, intermittent fasting, do the work early, take my vitamins, take my supplements, make sure I prioritize great sleep, all right? So I can maximize my day. Listen, like I said earlier, if you want to get 10,000 followers on Instagram, you have a skill, something you're good at, and you want me to help you with that, I literally hop on a school live weekly, and I look at guys' content, guys who already joined, already getting results, right? It's affordable. If you can't invest in a school group to fucking improve your life, but you'll sit up here and pay for fucking Netflix, pay for Hulu, pay for sports channels, pay for bullshit, who's to blame, buddy? Right? Where you get to literally see me hop on and give you advice on your content so you can get 10,000 followers, build your skill, make real money, escape your 9 to 5, take your income to the next level, and it's affordable. Man, come on now. Anyway, that's in the link in the description. Pin comments, like, comment, subscribe. Take these advice so you can be better, and I'll get back with you guys next time.